Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now this is the current state of my TBR cart. She's not looking too good. She's got coat hangers, pyjama shorts and everything, and even when I turn it around it only gets worse. It's not looking good. So in this video I thought I would go through it, give it a little organise, give it a little clean up, because there's books on it that I'm not necessarily wanting to prioritise right now and I want to switch them out for my like immediate TBR, and it also just needs a tidy up. Like I've just got like a random SD card on it. That doesn't need to be there, that can go away somewhere else, and it just needs that little bit of a spruce up. So that is what today's video is going to be, a little organisation of my TBR cart. So let's get on with it. I'm just going to start off by taking the rubbish off of it basically. My hairbrush doesn't need to be on there. Baby socks that I bought for something that isn't a baby, they don't need to be on there. Hair clips, hair bands. To-do list book potentially can stay on there because I do a lot of YouTube stuff on it, so we'll put that aside for now. I have so much on here, so I do like keeping a pot of pens to side, just because if I ever want to annotate or do anything, it is easily accessible. Spot patches, see what I mean? This is just not looking good right now. This is a little bit worse for wear. Prompts that we've already used. Okay, so I do like having this top bit as like a functional section, so I am going to put majority of what was on there back if it needs to go on there, but I'm just glad that I've got all the rubbish off of it because there was stuff on there that just didn't need to be on there. Like that instantly looks so much better as it is. I might try, yeah, and put that this way. Much better. Okay, so now that top bit is a little bit more organised, I do want to just go through the books on here and take up the ones that I don't necessarily want to read right now. Obviously, I do want to read all of these books at some point, which is why they're on my physical TBR, but some of them are more like summer, beachy reads, and I obviously this time of year want to prioritise more like autumn, fantasy, cosy kind of vibe reads. So any summer books that I'm saving for next year I will be taking off. And I also have down this bottom bit, I don't know if you can see properly, all of my Jacqueline Wilson or childhood books. So I have like the Girl Online series by Zoe Sugg and a lot of Jacqueline Wilson. Now as much as I like displaying them here because they're not necessarily on my like big bookshelves, it does take up a lot of room when I could have TBR books on here. So I might take them off and see if I can find a place for them elsewhere. Not 100% sure where I'm going to put them, I'm just looking around my room now, but we will see. So I'm going to start off by taking up the books that I don't want on here anymore. Look how battered some of these books are. I've literally had them since I was like a kid. Okay, so I think I'm happy with these books. Oh, maybe not this one. Although I am currently reading this one on Goodreads because I did start the audiobook for when I was cleaning out Riley's wardrobe and I got to page 72, so I feel like that is a good point to just continue it. But I have the audiobook anyway, so I don't necessarily need this book on my actual TBR cart. I might just leave it on there just in case. Okay, I'll put it first thing on my TBR cart, and if it's not gone within like the next month, it's gone. I have the next book in the Throne of Glass series as well because obviously I'm dying to get to that. But now we are at the point where I kind of just want to go through some books. I did recently just unbox a load for my recent unboxing, so that way I can do that. And I'm going to go through them now as well as my shelves and pick out a few that I want to put on here. I'm already accumulating more for another unboxing, so that will be coming soon as well. So I have some books here that I want to put on my like immediate TBR. So first of all I have this one, which is by Jacqueline Bublitz, and it's Leave the Girls Behind. This is actually an ARC copy and I did receive that, so I want to read that as soon as possible because it does come out this month. I also have Haunting Adeline, another one that I think will be perfect for this time of year. It's like that dark romance kind of vibe right now. Daydream by Hannah Grace actually is my current read as I'm filming this, so that will be coming in a video around November time I think, so stay tuned for that. I have Library of Borrowed Hearts, so excited to read that one. Ready or Not, Wild Eyes, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, self-explanatory, Morbidly Yours, While October's Still Happening. So that is everything that I got from my like unboxing pile. Obviously, as I said, I definitely do want to read all of the other books that are on there, but obviously I'm prioritising certain ones at certain times for certain videos, for certain seasons, so if I didn't pick one of the books over there, then they will definitely be read at some point. But for now, I've got that, and that is off my unboxing pile. So I'm now just gonna have like a little mooch around my shelves and see if there's anything else that I'm in the mood for the next like month or so, and we will see what happens. You'll see in a video soon that Check and Mate has randomly been put on my radar, so stay tuned for that as well. This one is also going on the TBR cart because I'm going to be reading it in the next month or so there you go. The fact that I haven't read Longshot yet is literally a crime because it's a basketball romance and it's been on my physical TBR for so long and I just need to read it like ASAP. So this is definitely going back on the TBR cart. It has been on there before, but I just never got around to reading it. So I need to be reading it very soon. I miss like sporty romances. See, I do think Bride by Ali Hazelwood would be like a good choice for this time of year. However, I am quite love-hate with Ali Hazelwood, so I need to know where I stand with her. And I'm already reading Check and Mate, so I don't know if I'm going to get to this, but I'll leave it on the bookshelf for now and see. Of course, I do want to be reading Redeeming Six as well. This is the next book in the Boys of Tommen series where I'm at. I've read the first two, so I'm in need of this. The only reason I haven't read this yet is because it's like 700 pages, so it's going to take me a long time, and I've been feeling a little bit slumpy recently where I'm not getting through books very quick, so I just need to be focusing on other things, and then when I'm finally back in the mood to sit and read a 700 page book, I will be picking this up like ASAP because I'm so excited. I think that this is everything from that bookshelf. Not 100% sure yet, but I did also pick up All Roads Lead Here and Bad Blood, which is the last book in the Natural series, and they will be added as well. That little pot thing that you can see up there was actually from my September TBR, and I didn't get around to reading these and I accidentally left them in there, so we're getting them back out. So if you've been around for a while, then you would know that this book right here, The Girl on the Train, has been on my physical TBR probably since around like 2017, 2018 I want to say, because my friend Summer actually gave me her copy, and this is her copy. I have actually since gone out and bought her a brand new copy because where it was just like in my cupboard for so long and it got a little bit battered and stuff, I thought it was bad of me to give her this one back. So I did go out and buy her a new one. She said she didn't mind because she was like, realistically, I'm never going to reread that book and I don't care about that book, but I wanted you to read it anyway. But I still have her like OG copy from back in the day, which is here. So I think I'm going to put that on my TBR cart because I feel like because it's not like right there in my vision, it just keeps getting brushed aside. And I might do like a video where I read like the oldest and newest book on my TBR or something. If you're interested in that, I can do that because I've been putting this one off for 6 years now. It's getting a little bit too much and I just need it off my TBR like ASAP, because I know for a fact that when I read this, I'm gonna love it. What are we gonna do? I have just picked up 5 more books since the last update, but I just think that this is probably it for now. Like, I don't want to go too crazy because it does get overwhelming, but obviously, as you saw, I did just pick up The Girl on the Train, so I'm going to pop that on there. I also picked up Ghosted. I've also picked up The Mixtape by Brittany Cherry, On the Same Page by Hayley Cass, which is a sapphic romance, and last but not least, Legendary by Stephanie Garber. There are definitely other books I do want on my physical TBR for now, but I feel like it's going to get very overwhelming if I don't just nip it in the bud and leave it at this. I also have about 5 books at Riley's house at this moment that I'm waiting to read for videos, so they are also on my immediate TBR, but I don't have them on me right now. But that is everything, I think. Sorry for the quick video, sorry that it's been quite short, but I just needed to do this, so thought I'd make a video out of it. Okay, sorry for the random jump scare of me being ready for work. I have to get out that door any second now, but I did just think I would give you a little tour of the TBR cart before I go. So, obviously we have The Spanish Love Deception, which is the one that I said that I'd already started, but not 100% sure if I'm going to read by the end of the year. I have got the audiobook, so as I said, if it's not off my TBR cart in the next few weeks or months, I'm just going to give up with it. I have The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I'm in dire need of reading another Abby Jimenez book because it's been ages and I'm in need of another one ASAP. I have The X-Files, which is another anticipated read. The next book in the Throne of Glass series, Crown of Midnight. I have Caught Up. I have Read Between the Lines. I have Leave the Girls Behind, which is an ARC copy. I have Haunting Adeline. I have The Library of Borrowed Hearts, Ready or Not, Wild Eyes, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, Morbidly Yours, Check and Mate, Longshot, Saving Six, Bad Blood, All roads lead here. My Year of Rest and Relaxation. I'm not 100% sure why I put this on the TBR cart. I am obviously really excited to read it, but it isn't normally one that I would like actually gravitate towards reading. Until last year I was like, that actually seems really, really interesting. So I feel like because it's this time of year, it just screams reading books like this. So I'm hoping to get to that one quite soon. I have Suddenly a Murder. I have Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. It's the only Harry Potter book that I haven't read ever. So I need to read like the play very, very soon. I have Hate Mail. I have The Girl on the Train, as I said, oldest book on my physical TBR. I have Ghosted. I have The Mixtape. I have On the Same Page, Legendary, and I also did add 2 new additions since speaking to you, and that is The Invisible Life of Annie LaRue and Addicted for Now, because these 2 are currently on my October TBR. I just haven't got to them yet. So that's on there as well. I obviously did also have a clean up of the top bit. I got rid of all of the crap that was on there and I managed to just keep it. So I've got my little basket full of things that I gravitate towards every day, like headphones and stuff like that. And I also have a pot of pens and a candle and stuff like that on there as well, because it just looks so much nicer when it's like that. If ever I have too many books, I will obviously go back to using this one as an actual bookshelf rather than just like a display kind of thing. But for now, it works that way and I think it looks nicer that way as well. And obviously, as I said, this bit here at the bottom that's quite empty will be filled up because I have probably about 5 or 6 books currently sat at Riley's house waiting to be read for videos. One of the books is literally like this big, so that will take up a lot of the TBR cart alone. So that's why I've left sort of like a little bit of space. But as I said before, if I filled this right up and looked at it, it would just get too overwhelming and it's just probably not the best way to do it, because that's not what a TBR cart's all about, which is why I'm separating the immediate TBR in the first place. But yeah, that is everything for my TBR. But obviously we did also have a little switch out of the summer books into what I want to read this time of year, but in the new year we're going to be doing this all over again. I'm aiming to do like a big bookish reset like I did for 2024, but for 2025 where I just go through everything. But obviously that'll be in the next, God, like nearly 3 months, which is crazy that it's coming towards that end of the year already. But that is everything for today's video. I am about to head off to work, so I do need to get a move on, and I just wanted to quickly say thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, follow my links down below. I have everything linked down there all the time, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Love you guys lots, bye!